missing link connecting the diaspora community to its drum-woven past. Whereas the quantized drum has allowed the whirling mathematicians to calculate the ever-changing distance between rock and stardom. Whereas the velocity of spinning vinyl cross-faded, spun backwards and re-released at the same given moment of recorded history, yet at a given moment in time continuum has allowed history to catch up with the present. We do hereby declare reality unkept by the changing standards of dialogue. Statements such as keep it real, especially when punctuating or anticipating modes of ultra-violence inflicted psychologically or physically, will henceforth be seen as retroactive and not representative of the individually determined is. Furthermore, as determined by collective consciousness of this state of being and the less than distant thought patterns and their secular manifestations, the role of men as listening receptacles is to be increased no less than 70% of the current enlisted as vocal aggressors. Motherfuckers better realize now's the time to self-actualize. Thus, in the name of Robeson, Godson, Hurston, Akhenaten, Hatshepsut, Blackfoot, Helen, Lennon, Kahlo, Kali, the Three Marias, Tara, Lilith, Lord, Whitman, Baldwin, Ginsburg, Kaufman, Lumumba, Gandhi, Gibran, Shabazz, Siddhartha, Medusa, Gurdjieff, Rand, Wright, Banneker, Tubman, Hamer, Holiday, Davis, Coltrane, Morrison, Joplin, Du Bois, Clark, Shakespeare, Rachmaninoff, Ellington, Carter, Gay, Hathaway, Hendricks, Cootie, Dickinson, Ripperton, Mary, Isis, Teresa, Hans, Mary, Tesla, Plath, Rumi, Fellini, Michaud, Nostradamus, Nefertiti, Laroque, Shiva, Ganesha, Yemaya, Oshun, Obatala, Ogun, Kennedy, King, Four Little Girls, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Keller, Biko, Marley, Magdalene, Shakur, those who burn, those still aflame, and the countless unnamed. We claim the present as the present, as the hereafter. We are unraveling our navels that may ingest the sun. We are not afraid of the darkness. We trust that the moon shall guide us. We are determining the future at this very moment. We are determining the future at this very moment. And you know what? A riot is not a festival. A riot is a violent disturbance of the peace by a crowd. You hear me? A riot is not something you pay and stand online to get in. A riot is a violent disturbance of peace by a crowd. Now you should understand something about violence. Violence isn't only physical. Because some of us hold ideas in our heads that are violent, that enact and enforce violence today. Not just on this planet, not just on this continent, not just in this country, or in this state, or in this city, or in this park. Douglas Park, which is named after the Illinois Senator Stephen Douglas, who said, and I quote, "The Declaration of Independence was written for white men." That's Stephen Douglas of Douglas Park. And before this park was formed, there were the indigenous, who we will now take one moment to acknowledge the ground on which we stand, the soil on which we stand, in order to celebrate the bullshit that entertains us. Your punk rock ain't that punk rock if it doesn't make fascists explode. They should explode upon hearing it. Your 808s and your sine waves ain't hitting that hard. But don't make the bullshit explode, crumble. If it doesn't smash the binary, if it doesn't destroy the patriarchy, if it doesn't make everybody in this crowd realize that they too, like myself, somehow play a part in the propagation and perpetuation of the violence that is not this festival, of the violence that riots in our hearts and in our minds, in our schools, in our prisons, in our government. I don't fool myself into thinking that all you guys are cool. Shit, I'm not cool. Some of you might have voted for some bullshit. Statistics tell me that it's you. But your punk rock ain't that punk rock. If it don't smash fascists, long live the anti-fascists. Long live those who realize the importance of destroying the very idea and notion of white supremacy. You can clap for that. And long live music. Fela Kuti said music is the weapon of the future. My goal is to make it the weapon of the present. It's just as the future is female, the future is now. Thus, in the name of Robeson, Godson, Herson, Akhenaten, Hatshepsut, Blackfoot, Helen, Lennon, Kahlo, Kali, the Three Marias. The Three Marias. The Three Marias were three nuns that wrote erotic literature and were excommunicated from the Catholic Church. The destruction of the patriarchy includes the Catholic Church. I know I'm in Chicago, but the destruction of the patriarchy includes many and most organized religions. The Three Marias. We stand as the manifested equivalent of 3 buckets of water and a handful of minerals, thus realizing that those very buckets turned upside down supply the percussive factor of forever. If you must count to keep the beat, then count. Find your mantra and awaken your subconscious. Carve your circuits counterclockwise. Use your cipher to decipher coded language, man-made laws, climb waterfalls and trees, commune with nature, snakes and bees. Let your children name themselves and claim themselves as the new day. For today we are determined to be the channelers of these changing frequencies into songs, paintings, writings, dance, drama, photography, carpentry, crafts, love, and love. We enlist every instrument, acoustic, electronic, every so-called gender, race, sexual orientation, every person as beings of sound. To find that thing within yourself. Yes, that helps you express yourself better. Yes, that helps you not give up on your dreams, but also that which helps you realize that by connecting to your dreams and trying to find a way to excavate the ego, the capitalistic ideas and notions from your dreams so that they can burn brightly and pure beyond the individualistic aim of wanting to get rich, beyond the individualistic aim of wanting to show your enemies, look what I did. But that thing that makes you realize that the greatest richness you could have is that when you know that that which you do, that which is your passion, that which you dedicate your life to, is in service to humanity. And I don't mean in service to humanity just because it disrupts some enterprise and replaces it with a more convenient enterprise that exploits the people in the same way that they're used to, but with greater convenience. I mean true disruption. True disruption. True fucking disruption. Hacking a dietary sustenance, tradition versus health. Hacking a comfort, compliance, hacking to the rebellious gene. Hacking a doctrine, capitalism in relation to free labor and slavery. Hacking to the history of the bank is beating the odds mere act of joining the winning team. Hacking to desperation and loneliness, the history of community and the marketplace. Hacking to land rights and ownership. Hacking to business law, proprietorship. Hacking to ambition and greed. Hacking to forms of government, systems of control, the relation of suffering and sufferance. Hacking to faith and morality, the treatment of one faith towards another. Hacking to masculinity, femininity, sexuality, what is taught, what is felt, what is learned, what is shared. Hacking to God, stories of creation, serpents and eggs. Hacking to nature, biodynamics, biodiversity, cycles and seasons. Hacking to time, calendars, Descartes, its relationship to doubt. Is it wired to fear, the notion of control, the space-time continuum, the force of gravity, whether the opposite of gravity is freedom. Hacking to freedom, power, responsibility, justice, the Bill of Rights. Hacking to coincidence, the summer of '68, a 27 club, a number of people with Facebook profiles, people choose to share, people share too much, people seem lonely, people want to connect, people want to uplift, people need uplifting. Hacking to self-help, self-sufficiency, and self-indulgence. Hacking to crazy, hacking to lunatic, hacking to star, hacking to infamous, notorious. The effects of the construct of poverty on the psyche, the effects of the construct of race, the victims that survived. There's a panel marked survival. 3 simple copper wires coiled round an orb, hacking to orbit equatorial landmines, useful and precious metals, coltan as cotton. Hacking to hazardous nuclear, blue-clear cloud farms and fish farms, cow farts and pig shit. Hacking to horse, industrial, digital, hacking to code. Use your instrument as metaphor. Harness your craft. Hacking to the mainframe, dismantle definition, dogma and duty. Hacking to destiny, hacking to dream, subtext and subconscious. Hacking to heart, cardio, Congo, blood rich in oil. Hacking to suffering and despair. Hacking to the unfair advantage of those lucky enough to be born into one family or another, into one condition or another. Hacking to the circumstantial evidence that proves the obvious and wakes the oblivious. Hacking to birthright, bloodlines, royal and tainted. Hacking to superstition, old wives' tales, the rituals of the shaman. Hacking to DNA, chemistry, the pharmaceutical industry, the modern day rape of the forest. Hacking to the coiling serpents, the time it takes for modern man to determine whether ancient women were foolish or not. Hacking to the database, hacking to the subconscious, the panel marked survival, hacking to celebrity, hacking to the cultural development of taste, hacking to violence, fear, and ignorance. How are they linked? gonna sing you guys a little song. It goes like this. I used to hump my pillow at night, the type of silent prayer to make myself prepared for the light. Me and my cousin used to rank the girls between 1 and 10, and the highest number got to be my pillows for 10. Now I apologize to every high ranker, but you taught me how to dream, and so we'll also thank you. I never had the courage to approach you at school. We joked around a lot, and I know you thought I dressed cool, but I was just covering up all the insecurities that came bubbling up. My complexion had me stuck in an emotional rut, like the time your favor fade me and you play me yo Chuck. And say you're too black, man, I think I'm too black. Now do you think I'm too black? I think I'm too black. I think I'm too black. I think I'm too black. A black, a black, a black, a black. A Black Stacy, they call me Black Stacy. I never got to be myself, cause to myself I always was Black Stacy. And polka dots and pacey, a double goose and ballet shoes. You thought it wouldn't faze me, I was Black Stacy, the preacher son from Haiti, who rhymed a lot and always got the dancers at the party. I was Black Stacy. You thought it wouldn't faze me, as it did, as I was just a kid. I used to use bleaching cream. The Madam C.J. Walker walked into my dreams. I dreamt of being widely complimented by you, but the only shiny black thing that you liked was my shoe. Now I apologize for bottling up all the little things you said that warped my head and my gut, even though I always told you not to brag about the fact that your great-grandmother's raped by her slave master. Yeah, I became militant too, so it was clear on every level I was blacker than you. I turned you on to Malcolm X, Santa Sada Shakur, and the 3/4 elephant goose at the fur. Had the hot top fade with the steps in the side. Had the 3-finger ring rag top in the ride. Had the sheepskin name belt, Lee Sue Kango, as a watch Vasco, chicken and waffle. Black Stacy, and call me Black Stacy. I never got to be myself, cause who myself I always was Black Stacy, and polka dots and pacey, a double goose and ballet shoes. You thought it wouldn't faze me, I was Black Stacy, the preacher son from Haiti, who rhymed a lot and always got the dancers at the party. I was Black Stacy. You thought it wouldn't faze me, but it did, as I was just a kid. Now here's a little message for you. All your baller players got some insecurities too, that you could cover up, bling it up, cash it in, cha-ching it up. Hope no one will bring it up, lock it down and string it up. Or you could share your essence with us, cause everything about you couldn't be rugged and rough. And even though you told the Glock and you hide in the street, if you dare to share your heart, we're not ahead to its beat. And you should do that, if nothing else, to prove that a player like you could keep it honest and true. Don't mean to call your bluff, but motherfucker, that's what I do. You got a platinum trainer, son, I'm probably talking to you. And you could call your gang, your posse, and the rest of your crew. While you're at it, get them addicts and the indigent too. Plan to have a whole army by the time that I'm through, to load their guns with songs they haven't sung, like Black Stacy.